Hey freeze dryers, I want to do a real quick video today. Not a full video, but it's just going to be a freeze-dried pantry video, and one of my favorite ingredients for the freeze-dried pantry is shiitake mushrooms. I am fortunate enough to live in a place that has a store that they have wild mushrooms all the time, and they don't always get all bought up by people. So these were 99 cents a pound. There's almost 2 pounds here, so $2 for all of those shiitake mushrooms. I'm going to show you how I like to prepare them and how we can rehydrate them. I like to dice mine in about 1/4 to 1/2 inch slices, and I do that for a couple reasons. It freeze dries better this way, and it also is already diced up, so when you rehydrate it, it's just easy to throw them back into soups and things. I would definitely recommend dicing mushrooms. You're not gonna want big whole button mushrooms or anything. You want them diced because you want that moisture to be able to get out of the mushroom. And believe it or not, mushrooms actually have a lot of water in them. I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid on these, and then I'm gonna pre-freeze. We'll pop them in a cycle with a few other things. Here's our 2 pounds of frozen mushrooms. We're gonna throw them in with a few other things that are very similar in water content. We'll see how long it takes us. This recipe, along with over 200 recipes, can be found at freezedryingcookbook.com. We also have a hard copy version now with over 100 recipes in it. That can be found on Amazon. The link can be found down in the description. Please consider subscribing to our channel. We do all freeze drying on this channel. While you're there, also click the bell to get a notification. That'll send you a notification every time a video comes out in the future. And if you like the content that we're putting out there, if you found this video helpful, let us know by hitting the thumbs up button. And if you have any questions about freeze drying, or you just got a freeze dryer and need to educate yourself, check out our Facebook group and our MeWe group, and that can be found at Retired at 40's freeze drying group on Facebook and MeWe. There's over 60,000 members at this point, and lots of knowledgeable people and tons of information. If you can't find it there, I'm not really sure where you can find it. And if you have not purchased a freeze dryer, you can check out these freeze dryers through our affiliate link found in the description. That sends us a small commission just for educating you and giving you the info and sharing what we love, to be honest. When you purchase through our affiliate link, it helps us greatly. It helps us keep this content coming. It helps us do giveaways in our groups. Almost weekly, we just did a huge giveaway of a freeze dryer over Christmas, along with tons of other stuff. It also helps us develop new products for freezedryingsupplies.com. Any of the products you've seen in this video can be found at freezedryingsupplies.com. Our freeze-dried mushrooms are done. Let's check them out. So freeze-dried mushrooms took us about 22 hours, just right around that mark. These are all just beautiful. Look at those things. And those are extremely handy to keep in your freeze-drying pantry because there is just so many uses for these freeze-dried mushrooms. So there's $2 and 2 pounds worth of shiitake mushrooms. Now they're freeze-dried. How much would that cost if you bought them from a freeze-dried vendor? And these are awesome. Check those out. These turn out so good. And these are so useful in so many things. It's so easy just to throw these into a stir fry or something. And really even raw, most mushrooms are actually pretty tasty. They have an interesting texture to them, kind of like styrofoam almost, but normally you don't taste mushrooms that much when you add them into stuff, but if you eat them raw, the mushroom flavor really comes out of them. If you're going to eat them raw, make sure that you can eat them raw. Some wild mushrooms are not recommended. You're supposed to cook them first just to get rid of things if there are any in them. And rehydrating mushrooms is another reason why I like using freeze-dried mushrooms so much. Is it's extremely easy. You can't screw it up. They're only going to take in as much moisture as they want, and then they just won't take in any more. If you're going to throw these into a stir fry or something, usually I don't even rehydrate them first. I just put them in. They will actually take some of the moisture that's in the stir fry from other things that you're throwing in with them and just absorb those, and while they're cooking, they absorb pretty quickly. And these are literally like a sponge. They will just soak up moisture instantly, just like a sponge. It's almost instantaneous that they're just ready to use already if you want to use them that way. And something like this is such an awesome candidate for just getting creative with your cooking because it does just absorb things so quickly. Rehydrate it with broth, rehydrate it with sauces. The possibilities are pretty endless with this. It's the kind of stuff that you can rehydrate a mushroom with. But they really do rehydrate awesome, and they don't really get soggy like you would think a mushroom would. But I really hope you guys found this helpful. If you have some creative things that you do with mushrooms or just some clever tips, let me know in the comments section. I love hearing from you guys just to hear different people's perspectives and their different experiences. In the meantime, this is Retired at 40. Remember to live life simple. Catch you next week.